Dominique. We got it for free. It was actually 1 gem. Ah, right. Dominique, tell the workers to bring 1 down gem. I gotta pay. That's insulting. Is there even an empty room? There's only one. Should I order the workers to expand? No, give that room to this mosquito. I'll live with this kid for a while. Living together. I can't leave her alone because she's not in a good state. Feed her and wash her. Then ask the healers to take a look at her. The kid's name is Yunhui. Ah. Alright. Yunhui, that Yuni's name is Dominique. She's second in command to me, so listen to her. Second in command. A hero-class servant, that's rare. Is it? Let's go. Servants basically don't get a chance to raise the grade of their existence, so it's all decided at birth. Of course, there are cases when they grow stronger with the labyrinth. But a hero-class servant is quite precious. It's true that Dominique is the essence of this place. Ah. Baron. Can I go home now? My gluttony pieces are starry you were still here. That's so mean. You go rest too. Yes, sir. You can take the down gem once it gets here and disappear. Yes, yes. I'll do as you say, hee hee. And don't even think about pulling something like this ever again. I get that you want to expand your market to the ground level. But sending someone with a poor sense for money. We're going above ground. Tell me everything you know about the ground level. Oh ho ho, leave it to me. I thought he was a man of talent, but I must have misunderstood. There aren't any humans in Geyser. Enough with the talking. You were forcibly sold, but I'll give you a tour since you're a part of us now. And we'll continue where we left off too. Oh ho ho, you're the guide. What an honor. It's so cozy and nice. The only luxury here is that the horned rats are treated too well. An underelf, a draken, and now a precious vampire. Your labyrinth may be small, but you've got everything an aristocrat should have. I thought the new aristocrat might be human, but you must be that new aristocrat of the 9th floor. How do you know that? Isn't it obvious? You got to this position less than a year after the formation of the labyrinth here. There are old-fashioned aristocrats who reject you, saying that you're dirtying the waters. There are other aristocrats who think it's an interesting topic. And there are people like my previous master who consider it an opportunity. From what I heard, the 11th floor, where Angela's previous owner is also stuck in a deadlock, just like the 9th floor. In exchange for letting her go, Angela's previous owner tasked her with seducing her new owner to defeat his enemies on the 11th floor. If one side grows stronger too fast, their opponents will feel threatened and form an alliance to balance the power. Therefore, it's rather difficult for one labyrinth to dominate one floor. I would understand if it had something to do with an invading force, but this is the NI floor. I'm already busy fighting off the guys here. It's going to take me too long to get to the 11th floor. I told you earlier, but my previous owner didn't pick out a new one for me. Stay away. I just followed your sweet scent. Most aristocrats reside on the 10th, 11th, or 12th floors, so he never expected that I would be sold to someone on the 9th floor. Besides, it's not like there's a deadline. This is your room. Wei. What's this? Did I do something wrong? Is this prison? Watch your words. My room's just like this too. Ugh. For a vampire to reside in such a gross place. I don't think I can accept this without a cup of your blood. I don't care about vampires, ignored. So you can prove your worth with time. I can prove it right now with just a cup of your blood. I already gave you my blood earlier. Just rest. The next day, where have you been? You weren't even taking my calls. I'm allowed to take breaks. There was a big incident while you were gone. It's chaos. Did the hell spiders come back up or something? No, this incident is far more shocking than some insects. I bet you'll be stunned too. This might even rewrite the history of the ground floor and geyser. Stop dragging it out and just tell me. Shouldn't you know by now that I hate that? TCH. That's your problem. You're so lame. It's not like there's a war or anything. How bad could it about a month ago, the labyrinth accepted a dungeon baby as its master. Ooh-ha. You should see the look on your face. One isn't that surprising. A human as an owner of a labyrinth. Is there proof? Portal. They said it was a portal. Apparently, they call a door connecting the ground level to the labyrinth a portal. Like a game. Everyone was surprised when the dungeon baby summoned a portal in the association. What the fuck is that? It smells like money. Seems like it's real. Then. The dungeon baby went around talking about it. No way. Everyone's an enemy when it comes to geyser treasure. Then how did the news spread? Seems like it happened when they were camping in an empty labyrinth owner room in the 4th floor. Of course, the expedition members all witnessed it. There aren't many who enter geyser alone like you. He couldn't silence all the expedition members by killing them, so the rumors started to spread upon their return. There's another shocking piece of information. Apparently, the geyser monsters have formed a community and hold auctions. An enslaved dungeon baby and rifles, which are so common here, were sold for thousands of down gems. They must have been at the auction too. I don't remember seeing a human in there. Ah. The labyrinth owner. He was killed yesterday. It was revealed that a labyrinth makes a ton of money. I guess the dungeon baby's teammate killed him in an attempt to monopolize the labyrinth. He didn't receive ownership of the labyrinth, though, so it turned back into an ownerless labyrinth. There's nothing left now. A month-old labyrinth in the 4th floor wouldn't even have a labyrinth core. The labyrinth is probably dead. Well, there are now a bunch of people trying over it. On that note, why don't you try taking one too? I'll give you all the related information free of charge. What the hell are you talking about? It's just a personal wish of mine. If you become a labyrinth owner, then I would get something out of it too, since I'm your appraiser. You wouldn't be killed like the other guy since you're basically a level 12 human weapon. You go around alone, so there won't be any rumors. Doesn't it sound great? Or perhaps you already have a labyrinth. Don't say such nonsense. It's just a joke. Don't be so mad. Then do you have any information about an empty labyrinth? Ooh. Are you interested? I won't deny it. I heard there's an empty labyrinth on the 7th floor. It supposedly has the highest potential. That's where I picked up Hoya. However, this information comes from the association and not my network. So they have already sent in people about 2 weeks ago. You know him too. Song Jongchul. They sent that scoundrel. I told you. He's the leader. But wouldn't it be better to look around there instead of aimlessly wandering around geyser? Alright. I'll take a look. Ooh. As expected. You have a bad personality, but you're reasonable. When do you plan on going? What do you mean? I'm gonna go right now. Just get me weapons. Unbreakable ones this time. Master. You're BSC. You must have gotten another quest from the humans considering your outfit. I need to investigate this empty labyrinth in the 7th floor, but the ones who got there first aren't very friendly. Did you come here to check on the situation? No, I thought I'd make my way up from here to take a look at the 8th floor too. Let Rikshasha rest. As for Dominique and Quintus, continue on with the labyrinth engagement like usual. Draken's a bit too slow, and we can't let Hoya get into contact with humans either. I'll only take Uther with me this time. He's an expert at reconnaissance. Me. We're not going on a trip. You may think I'm useless, but I'm pretty good at reconnaissance too, you know. I'm able to somewhat detect all living beings in the surrounding area. I guess it's a similar ability to what Chansikes SI had. That'll definitely be useful. A vampire like you should be able to erase traces as well, right? Hoo. Of course. Hoo. Tada. I can always be with you in your shadow. Although I'll be bounced out if you don't want me there. Seems like you won't be a disturbance then. Alright, Angela will come with us too then. Yay. Master. Rikshasha, Uther will guide the way this time. You can rest. Thank you for the consideration. I just thought it'd be good to have this child accompany you. You mean Yunhui? As I said earlier, we're not going on a trip. Yunhui, show Master your ability. What's this now? This child has an ability to create maps. Whatever she sees gets recorded onto the. That's not really useful. It's not that different from the map window I get as a labyrinth owner. It's probably only useful for dungeon babies who can't summon maps. Dungeon BA her site with Y always be show dungeon baby, Yunhui's map will always be synced with the map. Can she not share what she previously went through? From what I assumed, it only records from when she activates her skill to when she ends it. A shame, but it'll be useful. Unlike other labyrinths that have been in place for decades, I have yet to complete the map of even the surrounding areas. Plus, it doesn't seem to tax her at all to use this skill. Alright, Yunhui will come with us too then. I guess it'll be good to have her near me since I said I'll take care of her. Wouldn't it be dangerous? Trust me, I promise I'll do my best to keep her safe. We're gonna get going right away, so get ready. It'll be okay. Her injuries haven't healed yet. What about her food? Oh ho ho. A picnic. I said it's not for fun. Dominique, can you prepare the food? 2 people's worth. Dominique. Yunhui. If you're feeling unwell then tell Master. Right, you can't speak. Geyser Mountains 8th floor current location Giant Great Plains M Labyrinth of Hammers and Anvils Geyser Canyons Labyrinth of the Dead Labyrinth of the Wanderers Naga Labyrinth Swamps Geyser Lake Labyrinth of Dreams Forest of Fantasies. It's been about 2 days since we left, but there aren't any living beings. That's because there are 2 labyrinth owners and a precious beautiful vampire in the group. No one would even dare to look this way unless they're stupid. Plus, thanks to Gluttony's little minion, the beasts probably think we're a whole legion. I'm not a minion. It hasn't even been a day since the auction, but she's been ordering me around and never knocks before entering my room. I haven't gotten a break. You got a day break after the auction. I need to rest at least a year after each expedition. Don't worry. You won't have to exert much energy if you're good with your reconnaissance. And there will be plenty time to rest after this expedition. Of course, that's if the Ghost King doesn't do anything. Ugh. Master, this seems to be the entrance to the 8th floor. Let's hurry. There are always guards near the entrance. I think this every time, but the pathway connecting the floors almost feels like a safe zone. Is something wrong? I've never gone to a different floor before. Omo, I feel bloated. Don't be so dramatic. You're supposed to be a labyrinth owner. It's not abnormal. Many labyrinth owners never leave the floor they were born on. They get weaker the further they are from the floor they were born on. I think maybe about 20 of their stamina gets reduced by each floor. That's a thing. That's part of the reason the deeper floors owners didn't participate in the Great War. Without this kind of handicap, humans would have lost. Yeah. The war between the humans and Geyser was mostly composed of beasts from the middle and upper floors. We wouldn't have lost if it weren't for that. You weren't even there. I heard that when the occasional lower floor beasts came up, there were outrageous damages. There weren't dungeon babies in that era either. So Uther's gonna be more useless the higher we go up. That's so mean. Of course. A highly capable and precious and beautiful vampire like me won't be affected though as long as I'm beside you, Master. Oh ho ho. You mosquitoes can't even go into other territories without the Master's invitation. Why, he's so mad. You. And you can't even cross waters without Master. What does that matter when I don't ever intend to leave Master's side anyway? I can just fly above the water too. Mosquito. Pervert. Masochist. What are you even saying, little Haribo? They're just like kids. Stop with the chit-chat. Nothing good will come out of falling behind schedule. Like I said before, the entrance is probably being guarded. Master, I have something to tell you about that. What? We're surrounded. Yeah. About 50 of them. You guys aren't even doing your job right. Excuse me. What the hell are you do? I'll make her a breathing hole. Don't worry. I also turned down the acidity. Oh ho. Camouflaging. That's impressive. What a fitting appearance for a lazy little kid. You come in too. We're gonna get going. Into master. Camouflage. Special skill camouflage. Has been activated. Vampire Kangelage skill has been partially shared. Camouflage. Skill has been reinforced into invisible. Invisible. Stronger version of camouflage. Even the sound of a heartbeat and other traces will completely vanish. 177. Stop. Sniff sniff. Something definitely oink came up from the 9th floor oink. But where did they go? I don't know. They were definitely here. Oink. Are they hiding? My nickname wouldn't be King Nose if they could hide and not be detected by my sense of smell. Oh. Ooh. I smell them. I found them. Oink. The smell of the 9th floor. Ooh. Where? Hungry. Hunt. Behind you. Oink. If you spot a living being you can communicate with, you should guide the way. I'm telling you since I don't think you're aware. But if you try to talk to in your head while I'm in your shadow, we will be able to telepathically communicate. Oink ointment, like this. You're quick to catch on. Didn't you say that they were so stupid that they wouldn't even know which direction to look for us in? It seems like they really are that stupid. Sniff ointment I see. They're stupid, but since they have some inkling of an intelligence, they're probably from a labyrinth. Sniff the two in the very front are probably the commanders. Even better. It's not like we could search through the entirety of the 8th floor just to look for the 7th floor entrance. Sniff it'll be much easier if you use your aristocratic authority. Do you have your aristocratic seal with you? I don't remember taking it off, but it keeps disappearing. It'll appear again when you need it. Then what's the plan? It's simple. Oink. If you spot a living being you can communicate with, you should guide the way. When did you get here? Are you a human? Human. Too little meat. But very good taste. Grind it up to pieces to eat, bone and all. Mother Earth. Weak human. Be crushed. Is it dead? Dead. Didn't you say the aristocratic seal would help me? It only appears when you want it to. I know you got hit on purpose. That's true. What? Why okay. It doesn't look like one, but I guess it's a mage. Don't act triumphant. That just practice. Yoo. Mother Earth. Olink. You should try to gauge the strength of your opponent before fighting. Baron's exclusive skill Clow Aristocrat's authority has been activated. I'd like to turn you all into food since you're all chubby, but I do need a guide, so I'll forgive you just this once. I am the master of Nagas. And the geyser Baron, Kim Jin-woo. Bow down, swines. There won't be a second chance. I just smell things. Now loading. The Baron is coming. Open up the path. You fools oink. Make way. The Baron oink must get through. Oink oink the Baron's knights are coming through too. You're acting too sluggish oink in front of the Baron. Oink do you even know what a Baron oink is? What? I don't know either. You would think they're my own. Ugh. Can you stop staring? It's so creepy. Ovink. I don't have blood. I'm skinny. Vampire. I have a cold. I don't want any greasy gross blood. Don't flatter yourselves. I think they're more wary of you than did you do something to them before. Ugh. Just looking at them makes me nauseous. It wasn't me. But there was a rumor going around that pigs are good for feeding on. Since they're easy to come by and their blood tastes okay. I think a group of vampires came up here decades ago and killed a bunch of them. Seems like enough died to leave a trauma on them. There are a whole of these guys after all. I think you could summon 3 of them for every lowest rank down gem. It sure is crowded. Pigs. They're all fattened up perfectly too. If I only take about 100, then it won't be that noticeable. All-Ink Master. I know. Here comes the labyrinth owner. Oin Orink, you bastards. I sent you out because you said there's new prey. Yet you're on its side instead. It's stronger than I thought. Strong enough that I find it hard to believe that it's an 8th floor being. He's a precious guest. He even has a vampire. Is its strength about an 1/8 of Anaxtis before transformation? It's definitely not weak, that's for sure. Baron's exclusive skill Clow Aristocrat's authority has been activated. Big Tusk Boar Tribe's chief has resisted the authority of the seal. Cook. An aristocrat. Failed to completely resist. The chief is a bit intimidated. What brings a precious aristocrat here with a vampire? I've never heard of aristocrats leaving their floors. Did you come to kill my kind again? No, we're just passing through. I have urgent business on the 7th floor, but like you said, it's my first time on the 8th floor. Your kind subordinates have feared to guide the way for me. Then you were going straight to the 7th floor. Yes. You're on the way, Labyrinth. The 7th floor entrance isn't this way. What? That's. We didn't know either, so we were gonna ask the chief. Oink, that's right. We didn't oink know. I hate hurting. I got hit once. You have to be hit too. I hate hurting. I guess I was the stupid one for asking pigs to lead the way. Seems like you weren't lying. Why do you need to get to the 7th floor? That's personal business. I can't say. Do you know what kind of situation the 8th floor is in right now? How would I know? As I said, it's my first time here. Can you tell how to get to the 7th floor entrance? What if I told you I would have to stop you from going? Are you saying you're gonna stop me? You're so impatient. It's not that I want to block you. It's because of the state the 8th floor is in. Oink, the 8th floor is oink in a state of war right now. The entire floor is chaos. War. Right, you might get stuck between forces from all sides. Even if you're a strong aristocrat, that would be a rather unpleasant experience. That's not good. Are you in a rush? Well, somewhat. There is a method. I can open up a path for you by distracting others. Ooh. It's not common for a labyrinth owner to participate physically in a battle. That'd be nice, but would you really do that for an aristocrat you've never even met before? Of course, but on one condition. Please help me when you're done with whatever you're doing on the 7th floor. Do we have a deal? So, this is where the most fights are happening. Yes. Wars of attrition are waged here every other day. I don't know if they're fighting over territory, but the Scarlet Lion guys from the 7th floor and the Striped Wasps really go at it. They're struggling against the upper floor guys. The Striped Wasps must be past their prime. No news from the lookouts on the 8th floor. Look. Ink. What was that again? Idiot. He explained last time. Ah. I think I remember. Don't tell me. I know it. Oink. Never mind. It's my fault for asking you guys. Go back to the labyrinth and gather the forces. Make sure to fortify the place. There might be guys taking my leave as a chance to invade. Are you really gonna go alone, Chief? Yes. It's just for a bit, so there's no need to sacrifice pigs. But according to the surviving pigs report, Scarlet Lion Marcus sometimes appears on the battlefield. Humph. A 7th floor loser can come at me any time. Go back to the labyrinth. I'll return after making my rounds. Ah. Okay. It's been a while since I went out to the battlefield. Well, then. Shall I start warming up? Will it be okay? Oink. He's our chief. He's invincible once he gets running. Once he starts running, no one can stop him. Plus, our chief is the charging Okinotusai. Looks like he's begun as planned. I know sound vibrations travel through geyser easily, but he's half a day's walk away. He must be running around really intensely. Angela, what's the situation ahead? Just a sec. Sounds like he succeeded. The beasts are all heading toward the chief. Considering the noise level, I think even the beasts that are 2 days travel away will be attracted, so it's gonna be quite the bloody scene over there. I like how you work. It takes a few days to get to the entrance of the 7th floor. He probably needs to attract that much in order for us to get through. We need to hurry. Labyrinth map. Big Tusk Boar tribe. We've got a long way to go. Uther. Make sure Yunhui is safe. I'm trying. I'm using too many gluttony pieces because we've gone up 2 floors. Just eat them as soon as you kill them. I am, but it's still being used up faster. Shit. Yunhui. I forgot. Yunhui's also a dungeon baby from the 11th floor. However, being from a deeper floor doesn't mean she can fight well. Yunhui. Can you fight? Alright. I'll lend you a weapon. Show me what you can do. She looks like she's used to fighting. Was she being used as a soldier? Or is she just talented? What the heck? I didn't even need to protect her. Uther, support her just in case. You won't be affected by attacks since you're a slime, but it would be bad if Yunhui got injured. That's discrimination. I'm using up way too many gluttony pieces. Don't be dramatic. Dirty blood sacks that are not even worth drinking. I'll give them right back. Peg. Yue. Gross. Disgusting. Yue. Angela. Oh, master. You're here. The situation. They're all over. I think it'll be over soon since I've killed about half of them. There are still half of them left. Yes. The number of guys I killed and the kid add up to a little less than 200. That's basically a war. True. I thought the 8th floor was supposed to be the one at war. Why is it more chaotic here? Is it possible to lose them? No. The smell of blood is too thick. That's annoying. There is a way to resolve this quickly. I think I'll be able to do it with the remaining energy from you. But if I use that up, I'll need more to recover. At this timing, you. I'm not tricking you or anything. I can only get power from my contractor's blood. I've been using it sparingly since I only got a cup of blood. Ha. Fine. I'll permit it. I'll give you 2 cups worth once this is over. 2 cups. It's a promise. I won't hold back. Time for the Festival of Blood. There are no signs of life around anymore. I had high expectations since her rank was legendary, but I can't believe she carried out a massacre of this scale with just a cup of blood. Looks like it's over then. Good job. Ugh. You have to keep your promise. I'll give it as soon as we make sure it's safe. Wait. Tired Uther looks fine too. Yunhui is. Damn it, the ground is. Uther, hurry. Dig up the ground. Yunhui got buried. Angela. Didn't you say there were no signs of life around? Yunhui was attacked by a mage. No, master. There aren't any traces of magic or life around. Nonsense. Baron. Yunhui isn't here. I can't find her anywhere, no matter how much I dig. Keep digging. Stop wasting time. It's not that. There's no trace or smell of Yunhui anywhere. It's like the geyser swallowed her up. Swallowed her. What the hell are you? Could it be the labyrinth? Could it be the labyrinth? The map has been updated. The map has been uploaded. The labyrinth. Are you saying that Yunhui received the labyrinth's call? Wait a bit. Parts of the map I've never been to have been updated. Labyrinth map. It's probably because of Yunhui's map creation ability. She's at a place where it would take us days to get to. When I received the Naga labyrinth's call, I moved from the 1st to the 9th floor in an instant. So Yunhui must be. I found her. She has indeed received a labyrinth's call. Let's hurry and catch up with her. Activating special abilities invisible. Wah. Quiet down. You're defeating the purpose of invisibility. But you're going too fast. How did you find her so far away? MANHWA, you're so loud. It's all thanks to Yunhui's ability. Without it, we would have just lost her. She can't even eat on her own, so we have to hurry. She's gonna starve to death if we don't find her soon. Master, there are multiple living beings in this area. Beasts. No, humans again. Again. That's strange. I'm coming across humans more often than beasts despite being on the 7th floor. It looks like they're all looking for an empty labyrinth down here. 2224. There are hundreds of living beings in the direction those humans are headed. That must be the reason so many beasts were crowded around the entrance to the 8th floor. Let's take a look before moving on. That place is a labyrinth. Do you think a human has been chosen as the owner? I don't care that you're from the association. The labyrinth isn't yours. No, I think they're just crowded around the labyrinth because it's empty. They probably want to become the owner. How pointless. You can't become the owner just because you want to. My species doesn't know how the labyrinths work. You fuckers came here late and still want to get a slice of the pie. This labyrinth is under the association's jurisdiction, so. A familiar face, huh? Is this the labyrinth Mr. Beck was talking about? The association and the freelancer explorers seem to be fighting for it. I'll mark it on the map and take a look later. Let's move on. Our priority is Yunhui. Now loading. Angela, any life signs nearby? A familiar one. It should be Yunhui. It seems like it hasn't been found by other humans yet because it's hidden rather well. Is that Pierrot mask? It's a bit creepy. And ugly. We have to go in. The labyrinth is alive despite not having an owner, so be careful. We're all unwanted guests here. How long has it been? I feel like we've walked pretty far inside, but I don't notice anything different. There don't seem to be any beasts protecting the place either. Is this even the inside of the labyrinth? It seems as if I'm just going around geyser. It feels weirdly familiar too. As if I've already been here before. Angela. Can you sense Yunhui? Angela. Uther. Angela. Is this the labyrinth's doing? I didn't even sense any animosity. When did it? TSK. This place is probably not even the inside of the labyrinth. I'll have to get back to the entrance. Map. Map. Parasite. Hardening. Camouflage. All my skills are gone. How can a 7th floor labyrinth without an owner? Hey, are you insane? Who are you? Huh? What do you mean? Did you actually lose your mind? Do you want to be eaten up? If you want to goof around, Then do it quietly and don't scream nonsense at least. Don't you know we can all get killed if even one of us gets caught slacking off? But you're definitely. Huh. Did you really lose your mind? This won't do. I don't want to be eaten. And you were the labyrinth owner. Yeah. Then did you grow a bunch of legs and arms like those spiders? Kinda. I had something known as a parasite. Whoa. Did you become muscular too? No, I just grew a bit in height like you. Phew. What a wonderful dream. You worked the hardest out of us all. No one's gonna say anything if you rest a bit. No, we actually want you to rest a bit. So that you don't pass out like today. You didn't actually forget about me, right? Team leader. Kim Jin-woo. Good. You remember. But you're fake. On top of that, you're still not fully awake, huh? You have a great imagination for a kid who's never even seen sunlight before. Well, that's one of the reasons we like him. What? Are you all out of your mind? We're all gonna die if we get caught slacking off. You made us worry. So what? We just need to avoid getting caught. Today's story was one of the funniest things I've heard in a while. Of course. He's our storyteller after all. I wanna hear it too. No. It's good enough to get a webtoon adaptation. Whatever. You're gonna tell us that story while digging, right? Make sure to tell it from the start, Chatterbox. Chatterbox. My first name. Huh, you're at it again. I told you it's a nickname, not a name. You did want a name for a while though. Park Hyung-tae. Huh. A Korean idol who's been all over the world before ending up down here. You were the one who made me dream about the world above. Geez, you're embarrassing me. Have you learned how to compliment others? Your entire body exploded when the war broke out. Chatterbox. What are you talking about? Baker Jong Tae-soo who promised to bake me the best bread in the world. Likewise, when the war broke out. You melted from the poison fog. Army Sergeant Lee Jiziak. Crushed to death while acting as a decoy. Technician Lee Ji-wong. Cut to pieces by a trap while trying to open an escape route. Chef Oh Hyunil. Eaten by a monster while protecting Jong Tae-soo. Special Forces Major Jang Jisoo who ran while carrying from the beginning. You died while I was unconscious, so I don't remember your end. Lastly, reporter Kim Jin-woo who suffered a fatal abdominal injury. You died in my arms. You were the one who taught me what death was. A labyrinth that gets you lost in a happy illusion. How ironic. My happiest moments. Which is my most tragic memory? Dying 7th floor labyrinth. You crossed the line. He. Just 5 more minutes. Koweeg. Pretty impressive for a 7th floor labyrinth. It even got me. Yeah. It was a very strong hypnosis spell. Weck what? Master. Seems like they're resorting to violence since the hypnosis didn't work. It would have been a big issue had I come across them while I was still under. What the? They're not strong. All of them are only at soldier rank. This labyrinth seems to specialize in debuffing effects. Then. Are you gonna destroy this labyrinth? Your face when you woke up looked very unpleasant. No. I wouldn't do that. I'm not some tyrant that goes around destroying everything I don't like. That black market guy will get on my ass for it too. You definitely hesitated for a second. Let's find Yoonhui first. This place really doesn't have anything going for it other than the hypnosis skill. The traps are badly set up too. Don't let your guard down. Looks like we've arrived. Yoonhui is in there. Yeah, I can sense her. Do you think there's an entrance somewhere? No, there's no entrance. It's most likely a defense mechanism. The Naga labyrinth was like this too. The labyrinth gets rid of the entrance in order to hide the owner room. Yunhui, you see the situation feels familiar, right? Doesn't look like she's moved at all after being brought here. Her situation is probably. Yunhui. Accept the labyrinth. Make it yours. Sani, what JKR, a carnival? I guess it's a labyrinth of carnivals. I mean, festivals. It sure is flamboyant. Seems like it's gone smoothly. Yunhui. There should be a semi-transparent window in front of you. Press yes to proceed with the synchronization. Registering Yunhui as the owner of the labyrinth of madness, delight, and festivals filled with dreamlike joy. Restructuring the labyrinth according to the labyrinth owner's synchronized data. A gate has been added, and the synchronization's over. Next is. It should take 24 hours. Last one. Yunhui. Be my knight. Alright, we'll start with the simple things. Repeat after me. Portal. Ma. Portal. Portal. Ah. Damn it. I never thought that we would get stuck here, of all places. Master. Seems like my portal opened instead. I guess you didn't intend to open it. This place is. The 7th floor. It's Yunui's labyrinth. Oh my. Yunui's. I'm so proud of you. Good job. This reminds me of the old days. The Naga labyrinth used to be this small too. The Naga labyrinth only started growing after you showed up. Well, either way, I guess I can say I've achieved my purpose. Uther has gotten way too light. Dominique, have Hoya and Draken guard this place. Uther and Yunhui can go back. Then warehouse tea about you. Oh my. Geez, master, you're so. Cut that out, or you won't be getting my blood. Oding. It seems that we are all here on the 7th floor because of that labyrinth. News that humans can become labyrinth owners has spread above the surface. I heard people saying that there's an empty labyrinth on the 7th floor, so I wanted to check it out. Get into my shadow. K. Kiranen will go inside while invisible. Geez. They think they're above us or something because they're in the association. I know, right? They act like they're the landlords of Geyser. It's damn irritating to watch them play landlord. I heard that the association guys take fees when trading down gems. Are they crazy? I'd rather just go to some private appraisal place. Looks like their situation hasn't changed. The association's reputation is going downhill. TH. There's something there. There's something among us. What? Is something using camouflage? There was someone with a detection ability. Seems like they can only sense your existence and nothing more. Where? What's happening? 13 it a beast. Get the kid stealth type abilities are rare. They'll definitely think I'm a beast. Should I kill them? Bunker. Prepare for bat. What the hell are you saying? We'll just go through them. Heek. Something just went past me. It's a beast. There are quite a few of them. I think I also felt something. Ha. I thought things were calming down, but I guess not. Don't let anyone in. I'm gonna take a look at what's going on. Alright, Hyung Nim. Good luck. We'll be here. Those damn explorer bastards are blinded by M. They don't even know that they should be grateful for the association. Shut up, y'all. What is it this time? This just looks like a stone room. What are we supposed to be guarding? Yeah. We gotta know what we're looking for to properly investigate. Shouldn't there be like a button or something that makes you the labyrinth owner? Button, my ass. Are you stupid? I'm telling you, we gotta find some ancient magic device. As if. That's what I'm saying. How ruthless. I thought you valued your kind. Although you didn't kill them. Yunhui and those pieces of shit are different. You shouldn't even compare them. Enough with the chatter. Let's hurry. We don't know when it'll hit again. But. What should I look for? Wait a moment. The owner room is at the end of a straight path from the labyrinth entrance. There are no traps or mazes. There's no structure that looks like it would support the labyrinth core either. This labyrinth must have fallen below rank 3 when the labyrinth core formed. Is it dead? Probably not. I don't see a throne. A neat altar and a labyrinth emblem. It looks like it was preparing to greet its owner. Activating parasite's ability detection. There's something there. Is it a labyrinth's fragment like last time? You have found the labyrinth's core. Its activity has been paused due to the lack of an owner. It will not be activated until a new owner is found. Master. Wait. The ownerless labyrinth has rejected the imprinting. Imprint failed. As expected. The labyrinth's core is here. It'll reactivate someday if we just leave it be. So there's a possibility one of the humans outside might be chosen. I can't say there isn't. It'd be a problem for me if a human becomes an owner here. A new human faction will form with the labyrinth as its center. It'll be chaos both in geyser and above the surface. Someday, a labyrinth will be taken over by my kind. But not today. Attempting to forcibly extract the inactive labyrinth core. The labyrinth is resisting strongly. What? What's happening? What the hell? Is it because of beasts? I don't detect anything. Something's off in the labyrinth. Association, something's wrong with this floor. All of you, come with me. Master. The humans are quickly approaching. Come in my shadow. I have an idea. Give up your ego, labyrinth. How long do you intend on repeating your destiny? The end will be the same regardless of whether you take a human or a beast as an owner. You can just say you were unlucky. Come instead of damning yourself by choosing a human as your owner. I'll use you well. You have succeeded in forcibly extracting the labyrinth core. There's something there. Hey, are you okay? Hey. Does anyone know what the hell that is? It's coming. Prepare for bat. I don't want to die. Mom. Kaya, let go. Whack, save me. Get up. Get into position. Get yourself together if you don't want to die. What? Where is the monster? Oh, over there. It's running away. Is it scared of us? Should we chase it? Are you insane? We don't even know what that is. It's too strong for us to kill. It's probably been here a long time. We were lucky. Check for injured or dead. We'll go back as soon as that's done. Then what about the labyrinth? No casualties. Don't you get that our location was exposed to a monster? We can't own a labyrinth if we're dead. Cough. Kohuk. It's just a deceptive ploy. Think of it as an inflated balloon. It'd be Jatki at best. I couldn't have those people realizing I'm human. But I got the core, so there's no need to stay here any longer. I'll just leave this with the research lab to find a use for it. Then are we going back to our labyrinth now? No, not yet. Ha. We still have things to do. I need the promise that I made on the 8th floor. Oh, Baron. I feel like it's only been a few days since we last saw each other, but you seem much more muscular. Oil Ink. He ain't muscular. Oil Ink. I'm muscular. You crazy pig. You're just fat. Oink, is that so? Weird. Enough. I'm not here to chit-chat. Is the chief here? This is serious. He's in such a bad state that Angela or I could kill him with just one hit. What happened? Well, apparently he came across Scarlet Lion Marcus. Scarlet Lion. The Scarlet Lion of the 7th floor. Yes. I heard that both of them were in this sorry state by the end of the fight. The fight between the 8th and 7th floor labyrinth owners ended in a draw, despite the latter having penalties from being here. Oink, no. The situation's a bit different, oink. Explain. The Scarlet Lion guys, oink. Moved here. He's right. They expended a lot of labyrinth energy to move to the 8th floor. The reason the 8th floor is in a state of war is because they cause so much disturbance. Disregarding the moving thing, why would they move down to a deeper floor? Well, we asked a few of them. Apparently, there are a bunch of bugs on the 7th floor, so it's even more chaotic than here. The humans. Welcome back, Baron. Remain seated. You're in a terrible condition. It's almost making me feel bad for you. I'm embarrassed to present myself like this. I've come back to complete the deal. It's mostly my fault that you've become like this, so I'll do whatever is possible. Haha. What a generous aristocrat. I said that, but I do have a problem. The parasite's used up all of its strength at the moment. He'll definitely want me to kill Scarlet Lion Marcus. I want to go to the 9th floor. I want to get out of this place. You want to go down to the 9th floor? Yes. I'd like to join you as a knight. Asking you for this favor while looking like this must make look like I'm running away from the Scarlet Lion. Are you saying that's not what you're doing? I see. You're not wrong. Chief, I've only really talked to you a couple of times. I can't really judge how useful you'd be to me as of now. I assume it's the same for you too. No. A human with the seal of an aristocrat. The first aristocrat of the 9th floor. I heard that you slew the Flood Dragon King, Anaxtus, before your labyrinth was even half a year old. That old Flood Dragon King would never engage in fights he knew he'd lose. He's not someone you can win with pure luck. You must have become a baron because of your accomplice enough. I don't like flattery. You seem to know me pretty well, so tell me about yourself instead. I'm sure you'll understand since you've seen my soldiers. This labyrinth cannot function without me. They've all got a screw loose somewhere. Oink. That's not a compliment. I won't say that I wasn't like that in the past. However, as I fought hard to protect the labyrinth and survive, I naturally changed. We must have looked very weak to others. We'll let one go, then the others will come running here. Because there were monsters who treated my labyrinth like a food storage. I always took the lead to fight those who tried to hurt my soldiers. I had to step up in order to prevent more losses. He was the first to come when I invaded his territory. After dozens of wars, I finally thought I was gonna get some rest, but then the Scarlet Lion guys came down. To be honest, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm exhausted. I'm letting you see like this because I trust you. You haven't killed me, even after seeing how weak I am right now. He is pathetically weak right now, but it is true that the chief is one of the strongest on the 8th floor. I think the name veteran fits him. Yeah, he's just tired. Alright. You're better than the other labyrinth owners who are arrogant just because of their position. You mean? I'll take you in as my third knight. But times will be tough for a while. Clouds of war are rolling into the 9th floor, too. Must be the Necromancer King. You already knew. He's beyond infamous. He will do anything to obtain ingredients needed for Chimera. So I'll send an envoy team here once the situation on the 9th floor is stabilized. I'll look forward to the day. Sure. I'm gonna go back now, I'll see you out. So stay alive till then. You're okay. Labyrinth down gem appraisal, stop shouting whenever one come here. What are you talking about? You didn't see. Apparently a new beast appeared in the empty labyrinth. This large that. Apparently it's strong enough to be a labyrinth owner. They said it looked like spaghetti from hell. Even the association gave up trying to take over the labyrinth. That bastard, Song Jongchul, really blew things out of proportion. Strong enough to be a labyrinth owner. It's probably just a monster from the abyss. Ooh. You must have seen it then. No, I'm just assuming. Well, as long as you're alright. So, did you get anything from the 7th floor? Maybe you became a labyrinth owner or witnessed someone becoming a labyrinth owner. No. Do you think you can become a labyrinth owner by pressing a button or something? The labyrinth the association was looking into was also a dead one. TCH. I thought you'd get something out of it. Don't be so greedy. You should just stick to appraising down gems like usual. I picked these up on the way. At least you got these. Thanks. Ah, right. There were people looking for you. Let's see. Here's the business card. I think they were called Geyser Development Agency or something. Apparently they have a big project they want to ask you for help on. Geyser Development Agency Deputy Manager Kim Joo-hyuk. What is it now? Geyser Development Agency Deputy Manager Kim Joo-hyuk 8220000000821000000000 DLAPDLFZKZKDN.co.k or ZKZKDN.co.k or BNU 2308285 The states on the move because of this recent human labyrinth incident. It's an organization made by the government. They seem to know your level and the fact that you come here often. Are they tracking me or something? I dunno. Maybe there's some intelligence service person going around. Anyway, that team contains a dungeon baby that you're familiar with. Lee Jun-young. The Spider Expedition team leader. I see. It was Junyoung SSI. So what's the big project? How would I know? They said it was a state secret. They're probably looking for a labyrinth or something. It's already chaotic enough in Geyser. I don't have the time to get involved in this. Well, I thought you'd do that. How cool. That's not the reaction I expected from you. What do I have to gain from this anyway? This is better for me, since they're trying to take my customer away. Ah, right. Keep your phone on for once, won't you? Synchronization between the Labyrinth of Madness, Delight, and festivals filled with dreamlike joy and your second night, Yoonhui, is now complete. Second night Yoonhui is now officially a member of the party. The portal between the two labyrinths is now available for use. He is no one there. Come. Why you're here. Good work protecting the place. Nothing happened, right? Why yes. No one came. The place seems slightly damaged. That was Hoya. An invasion. No, that's probably the workers. What a familiar sight. Except for the big problem. Ahem. Workers. I order you as the master of your master. Map out the labyrinth's vicinity, and construct a storage space. Alright. I'll force you to obey me then. Master. Why don't you commence with the Regency as an aristocratic authority? Regency. Yes, it's an ability my previous master used to use often. The conditions are to be an aristocrat, that the opponent has to be your knight, Hoya. Can you come down now? I'm suffocating and that you need the knight's agreement. I think that's it. You'll be able to control Yunhui's labyrinth like it's your own. But that's basically taking it away from her. For a labyrinth owner, that's more insulting than death. Yoonhui. Do you agree to the Regency? Hoya. I'm gonna be angry. The owner of the Labyrinth of Madness, Delight, and festivals filled with dreamlike joy, Yoonhui, has agreed to the Regency. Kim